nakitlong ka Ri Khasi ngiwan lam shapi ko sngur bakhuit parpashngam ka beats aqua shpausnem dang yai pinja sliang
Ka Menteri Sorkar Barim kepada ke MLA ke NBP na East Shillong ka kong Ampareen Lingdo kaloong baka Sorkar Pdeng ka Don Khubor halor ke ina line permit ha Meghalaya pat ki seng san perthei kimdei banyalam Bakla yagi Paidbah ban kular ban pentrikam yaka ladawan ha Khubor habakren shikilat pathai Khubor ka kong Ampareen kaloong baka Don ka jingjerwet jerwat ka be serdo bat ka ILP bat ka Sorkar jylla kamla ban pendek dalade kala jirthia yu ki seng ki bakamba kin pentrikam ya ka ILP ladaki wan ha Khubor na marbakani kadetang ka jingyalam Bakla ya Paidbah ka kong Ampareen kaloong baka jing pentrikam ya ka ILP ka syong teli ha ka Sorkar Pdeng ha katanat kampo yeng karim kala kantuy kinong yalam seng san perthei ban keren hok iki Paidbah pat ban kiar na kaba penshit ya kabam laban le katkum kariti sanshar kari.
Anyone who has been alert in the political scenario of the state of Meghalaya knows that the ILP is an issue which has become a non-starter for generations altogether. Since 1978 onwards, this ILP agenda continues to surface from time to time. But with the progress of time, with the expansion of entrepreneurship, with the need now to further empower economically and provide jobs for the citizens of the state, more and more opportunities have been created, firstly by the Government of India and subsequently adopted by state governments across this nation. Citizens in different locations have different perspectives and views of a simple or maybe a very complicated matter like ILP. There are also political deterrents in this matter. There are constitutional clashes on this matter. And I think in this generation, by and large, citizens are far more equipped with information. That there is a constitutional clash on the matter of ILP is more or less understood by the people. That there is an inconvenience on the adoption of an ILP model is again now surfacing, and you're hearing voices from communities across the length and breadth of the state of Meghalaya who now have a different view on the matter of ILP. However, should any issue of this matter be only taken as a yardstick by pressure groups, or should every voice in every corner of the state be also equally attended to? ILP is a matter which, to a large extent, does not lie in the domain of state governance. It is a matter which is going to be decided by the Ministry of Home Affairs in consultation with stakeholders and representatives of governance of the state of Meghalaya. It is not a decision that we can take. I think by now the people of the state of Meghalaya are aware of this fact. There was a misconception, for example, when I was first elected to the Legislative Assembly, that the state government can take such a decision. But today I am far more educated and I understand the complications related to this matter. Like me, I'm sure there are many other citizens who are aware of these factual realities. So for any political party to try and hijack this agenda and make it look that vote for that party and once they are elected, they will sort the matter out is incorrect. They cannot take people for a ride. You have to be factual. You have to substantiate your grounds on your ability to deliver ILP if elected based on facts, based on what is actually possible and what is not possible. We know that even in the matters of ILP, several MPs, whether LS or RS, have raised the matters up in their various speeches in the parliament. But the point and fact that remains is that it is still not accepted and no ordinance, no order has been announced to that effect. So on the matter of ILP, I think that it is far more complicated than what meets the eye. And individuals who are especially elected members of the Legislative Assembly should tread this ground very cautiously and carefully. On the matter of coal, now I understand that livelihoods have been displaced to a very serious crisis. This is very, very unfortunate. How this entire debate on coal now being termed illegal, or the mining of coal termed illegal, many factors are there. It is not just a simple discussion between a legislator and members of the media. It is far deeper. Many complications, many environmental laws that now govern international politics. We are committed to the goals that have been set before us as a nation and as an international community. Now, what is the way out? What is legal? What is illegal? Is still very obscure to most citizens. I, for one, I am not privy to a lot of factual matters for me to be able to even comment on this issue. There are various legal entities, committees, bodies that have been instituted for the simple reason that these experts have been put together to review this matter and to simplify information thereof to the citizens. But I think that is still not happening. I believe that any political party that promises to deliver a definitive result on this matter would be, I believe, incompetent to do very, very complicated issues. And I, for one, would not like to opine lavishly if information I have is likely not even correct. But yes, we have to attend to it. Yes, different organizations have knocked the door of different authorities. The NGT authorities, the courts, the governments. And there needs to be a solution, because for generations, communities have depended on this one activity for their main sources of livelihood. Next, is the government therefore providing alternative livelihood for the people who are most affected by this? Having had the privilege of being the Agriculture Minister of the state of Meghalaya, I am aware that the government has put in an effort to assist citizens in those regions where there is definitely compromise of livelihood. Yes, we have tried, but fact of the matter remains that the people feel a sense of a violation of their rights. Now, in such matters, therefore, storming a secretariat is not going to give you the result that you desire. Just merely making coal mining a political agenda of any political party is again incorrect. Such matters require a joint approach. All political parties must sit together to look at solutions. But it looks like, with the passage of time, and you correctly said 1.5 years, we are going further away from that goal. Every political party now is trying to make it look that you vote for us, we're going to sort it all out for you. But it's not going to be easy. I, for one, know that. And I hope that citizens are equally aware of this fact. If all of us are serious, then we must have a joint political organization of sorts, where we have a common platform, we sit together and break down the facts and figure a way forward. I feel very disturbed to see that individuals are now sitting and fasting because of their demand, for they feel that it is their right to engage in any activity on their own land to benefit their homes, families, clans on the matter of employment and generation of income. I feel very bad that this is just not getting sorted out. And I feel very bad that even after having several rounds of important discussions, we are still stuck at where we began in the year 2004, 5, 6, 7, etc. What is the model of operation of coal mining? I thought open cast was something that everybody had decided upon. But today I'm seeing a divergent view even on that. Now we need to stop and figure this out. But I think it is not possible to do it only by the government itself, because there's always somebody who's trying to hijack this issue and give information to landowners which is actually different from fact. I am not assigning this to any one political party, but I think that the people of those regions deserve certain basic responses, be it from political parties, government in the state, government in the center, and institutes which are governing our responsible behavior for ensuring that there is going to be a fruitful engagement to maintain the equilibrium of environmental safetiness for future generations. That should only be our focus. This is my opinion, and yes, it sounds like I'm beating around the bush, but I think being a level-headed, responsible citizen, I need to make sure that if I don't have enough information, say so, rather than pretending like I know everything and that it can be a solution that is going to be easy to get done for the people of the state.
Every morning in our house begins with a race. Shoes, slippers, everything on the ground. Mom shouting for breakfast.
Lisa, what is your name?
Dad's hunting for geese. And I'm in a hurry putting on my socks. Shillong's roads are always full. Honking cars, parents rushing, everyone trying to reach somewhere first. Then one day, the STEM's bus came to our lane. Big, bright yellow, like sunshine on wheels. The bus is always on time. Arcadica waves, it feels like family arriving. Inside, it's not just seats and bags and uniforms. It's laughter, stories, songs, small little friendships growing every morning. We share snacks, help in homework, and learn to wait for each other. I think that's what community really means, caring for people who share your road. When I see other parents dropping their kids one by one, I think, wow, if one bus can take 50 of us, that's 50 cars less on the road. My father says the bus helps save money because it's not just fuel we're saving, it's time too, and time matters. And my mother knows exactly where I am, every turn, every stop, all thanks to the STEMS app on her phone. The bus feels safe, clean seats, big mirrors, and a careful driver. When a new student comes in, we always make space, and by the next stop, we're already laughing. When we reach school, our caretaker walks us right to the gate. And after school, the caretakers are always waiting, smiling as they walk us back to the bus. The caretaker feels this bus has made life easier, but to me, it made life a lot more happier. Because one bus doesn't just save money or time, it saves mornings. It gives us cleaner air, calmer roads, and families who can breathe a little easier. I think our city is growing smarter, not faster, just kinder. And every day, this bus carries something more than just us children. It carries stories, friendships, dreams, the small moments that slowly becomes memories, and carrying a little bit of Meghalaya's heart with them. Every day, as the bus doors shut and the engine hums to life, I take a quiet moment to be grateful for the journey, for the care, and for everyone who makes it possible. This is STEMS, our ride, our happiness, our tomorrow.